Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be diving into digital violence. You know what digital violence means, right? So we are talking about digital violence today. Why? Because we've been seeing things happening. We've been seeing a lot happening. And so there is a reason for us to talk about digital violence because the internet was meant to connect us. It was actually meant to connect us, but for many, it has become a space of fear, humiliation, and psychological harm. Welcome to the world of digital violence, where words hurt, clicks wound, and screens become weapons. So we are going to talk about digital violence today. Before we dive into today's topic, are you a returning subscriber of Fit Violence International? I want to say thank you so much for not unsubscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. And if you are coming across our video for the first time, please do well to touch the subscribe button because we need you here. That is the truth. And your support can go a long way with us. So, let's talk about digital violence. First of all, let's understand what digital violence means. What is digital violence? Digital violence includes all forms of abuse, bullying, and harassment that happen through digital devices and platforms, social media, messaging apps, gaming communities, forums, emails, and even Zoom calls. It's invisible, often anonymous, but the damage it causes is very real. Sometimes you don't see it, you don't witness it physically, but the damages it causes is very real. What are the types of digital violence? We have cyberbullying, sending threatening, demeaning or humiliating messages repeatedly, especially targeting young people. The second one is online harassment, trolling, stalking, or threatening individuals on public or private platforms. Doxing is another one. Doxing. Publishing someone's private information like home address or phone numbers to incite fear or threats is another type of digital violence. You might not know, but it is. So another type of digital violence we have is revenge porn. Sharing intimate photos or videos without consent. When you share intimate pictures or videos of someone without their consent, it is a digital violence. We're going to be discussing a topic on this particular, something similar to this. I think we're going to say in our next video, we're going to talk about something that happened that we need to quit violence, we need to talk about. So lastly on the type, we have hate speech. Racial, sexist, homophobic, or religious clause aimed to intimidate or dehumanize. These are types of digital violence. Now, who is affected? Teens and children, especially in school-related bullying. Women and girls, often targeted with threats of sexual violence. Public figures, activists, journalists, and influencers. Minority and marginalized groups due to identity-based abuse. Is this type of violence harmful in any way? If it's harmful, why is it harmful? Now, it is so harmful because number one reason it's so harmful is it's persistent. Victims often have no escape, even at home. It's viral. Harmful content can spread rapidly and widely. It's anonymous. Abusers hide behind fake profiles because you might not know the person doing this to you. The abusers hide behind fake profiles, and also it causes mental health issues, anxiety, depression, self-harm, and also suicide. It can cause all this. We have seen the cases of so many people committing suicide because of maybe information of character they are used to was leaked, their videos were leaked, their pictures were leaked. what things that have been said about them online, the way they were bullied. So we've seen them several times. It's not a story, it's not a tale. This is the true life story we will see every day. People taking their own lives because of digital violence. Real stories and real pain of digital violence. Many young people have taken their lives due to the senseless online abuse. Others suffer in silence, scared to speak up for fear of scared to speak up for fear of making it worse or being blamed. Some don't even know what to say. If they say it will only get worse, what will people say? And if they say something, it will not enable people that have not even known anything about that story to know about it. So that is why so many people even die in silence without speaking out. But we notice that digital violence is rising rapidly. But why? Why is it rising? It is rising because more time online, especially post pandemic, the hours people spend online, the time people spend online, people can use this time to do so many other meaningful things. But people spend more time online these days than even doing other things. So more time online, especially post pandemic. Now another reason is lack of accountability and enforcement on digital platforms. You owe nobody any explanation on what you're doing. You can go online the way you want. There is no accountability or law or enforcement, anything accountability and enforcement on digital platform. No, you owe nobody. You can just wake up and create an account. You can create account with a fake profile. You can just do anything you want. So long as social media they are benefiting from it. That is just it. Social media. Another reason is social media algorithm that reward outrage and conflict. And lastly, they first believe that online actions have no consequences. Since people believe that there is no consequence, whatever you want to you do there. So these are the reasons why we see the rising of digital violence. Now, since we are witnessing all of this, what can be done? What can we do? First of all, education. Teach digital empathy, responsibility, and online ethics. People need to know. People need to understand. There should be ethics that should be taught to people to understand better. It's not just to carry your phone and go online, but you need to learn. You have to be educated. Secondly, stronger laws and reporting systems. There should be stronger laws and reporting system and platform accountability. You, I mentioned this earlier. Platform accountability. Social media companies must do more to monitor and remove harmful content. Platform accountability. Social media companies must do more to monitor and remove harmful content. Another one is support for victims from schools, parents, peers, and mental health services. Everyone that is involved in um digital violence should get support from people around. So digital spaces should be safe for everyone. It should be safe for everyone. We must shift from silence to solution and from clicks that hurt to connections that heal. That is what we should do. So have you or someone you know experienced online harassment? Share your thoughts below and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also help us to share this video in order to spread awareness. Together, we can make the digital world a safer space for all of us. See you in our next video. Bye.